Right guys, so it's actually been a few weeks since I last made a beat. The summer's been absolutely hectic. However, with the kids back in school now, these videos should be coming much more consistently. So because I've not made a beat in a few weeks, I'm just going to jump straight into it, get cooking up and see what we can make. I'm just going to start by setting my scale here to D minor. And let's go for 86 BPM on this one. I'm just going to start out with drums today. Go for this kick here. Let's go for this snare. Really nice and simple on the snare. Copy these all the way over. And we'll keep it really simple on the kicks as well. Just copy these over, and then on this one we'll add some variation. We'll just bring this one down in velocity though. And maybe on this fourth bar we can add an extra hit as well. Really simple stuff, not trying to do anything crazy. Come in with this hi-hat as well. Put this on every second step. Variate the velocity on these though. Bring that in here as well and pull these right down. And if we get rid of the second 4 bars here, actually, we'll just pull these in here, randomize these slightly, humanize them first actually. We can also randomize the velocity just a little bit, maybe about 10. Copy that over. Okay, let's sort some levels out here. So let's start by pulling this snare down. Pull the hat down as well. Then on the hi-hat here, let's do some random panning, maybe about 25% or so. A nice kind of groove going. Add a little bit of EQ on the snare as well. Take out this low end. And just a little bit of presence here. Bring the gain back down. Bring that down a little bit further actually, as it's a little bit loud in comparison to the kick. Okay, so now that we've got a really simple groove down, I just want to go ahead and put some chords down. I'm just going to do this with piano so I can easily hear the notes. Go for the Noto Gel Concerto, which is probably my favorite here in piano V. Really simple basic minor chord. Copy that over. Got a passing note in here as well. And then we'll just bring this note down here. And then maybe let's just add 2 notes here as well. Randomize these. Humanize them as well. Maybe about 10%. Take these bass notes down an octave too. Just bring the velocity on these down. So for the next layer, let's copy these chords over. I'm going to insert a MIDI track. I'll add a clip with Control Shift and M. We'll just paste these in. Just going to get rid of all the middle notes on these and all the passing notes as well. For this, I'll just come into Analog Lab. We're just going to go ahead and add a pad. I don't really know which one I want to use, but there's so many sounds in here, you can always find something that fits. Take this low end out here. Add a little bit of reverb too. Bring the volume down. I like the general tone of the melody. I just want to go ahead and record it into an audio track so we can manipulate it. Let's start by right-clicking it and normalizing it. Then let's bring the volume down. Let's just try changing the pitch on this as well. Let's maybe go up by about 5. Right, let's try 6 or maybe even 9. Let's see if we can push it up to there. A lot higher pitch now. Now let's speed that up. And I think we could go ahead and throw this into a simpler. Let's just go ahead and slice it by beat. Obviously that's at the normal pitch, so let's transpose it again. I think 9 was maybe a little bit too high, so let's go for 6. So now that we got it in simpler, we can chop it in some different ways. We can just keep it straight like this. Extra chopping. We could switch it up. So I quite like that kind of rearranged one. I'm just going to record that in. Going to do it slightly different though. Keep it repetitive. Okay, let's go ahead and quantize those. As we've gone up by 6, let's adjust the scale up here. So we're now working in G sharp minor. Bring the volume down a bit. Next, just to get a bit of low end in, I'm going to add in this sine Moog bass from Omnisphere. Bring the velocity on these up. Just randomize them slightly as well. It's kind of giving me like UK rap vibes now. Bring in some really simple low piano notes. Bring this one down here to match the bass progression. Just copy these an octave up as well. Bring this an octave down too. Take out the low end. Bring the volume on that down. Okay, let's come back to our drums and we'll kind of add some hi-hat rolls in. Some little triplet ones. Nothing too complicated. Just some really simple stuff. Make sure we bring the velocities down on those. Maybe do one here on the 32 triplet grid. And let's just bring these down like this. Another one here. Bring these down again. Have them a little bit different from before though. Another one here at the end again. Once again, we'll just bring those down. Randomize them as well. For the next layer, I want to put down some strings. So I've come into the Cine Strings Ensemble in Musio. Just selected the staccato here. For these, I'm just going to put down some really simple chords like this. Kind of power chords without the middle notes in. Just something like that. Wasn't perfect, but it was close enough. Let's go ahead and quantize these. Copy that over to the other side. I really like how this is kind of playing call and response with the piano. So you got the few piano notes here. And then the strings come in. Add some shaper box to these as well. Some pan shaping. Just going to set it to this shape here. What I really want to do here is make the run at the end kind of flick between the two speakers. It's probably going to have to be like an eighth maybe. Just reduce the mix on that down. Also, let's just use some automation to make sure it's only on during that kind of bit at the end there. We'll just make sure that we turn the device off. Then we only have it on during this section here. They're quite central at the moment. And we kind of have them bouncing back and forth. A little bit of delay on these as well. Bring this mix down. Only really want that on the end section of the chords. So we just come into the automation, make sure it's turned off. And we'll just turn it on for this section here. Again, we'll just do the same here. So let's copy that over. And we'll do the same on this part. Copy this over. Like the way that feels. Bring the volume down slightly. Let's just add a little touch of reverb to this as well. A little bit, make sure there's no lows in it. Just going to add this open hat into the drums. But for these, I'm just going to go ahead and place them on the kicks. Maybe this one and this one. Really simple rhythm. Turn that out to the right slightly. Add this little stomp in as well. So on this, we'll just place it on the kick here. And maybe these first two. Maybe this one, in fact. However, I want to keep these quite subtle in the background. Let's go the opposite way from the open hat as well. I like this Moog bass in here for certain sections, but there's going to be other sections where we need to take it out. So I'm just going to mute that for the time being. Let's add an 808 in. So for these, I'm just going to keep it really simple and follow the pattern of the kicks. I'm not going to do every kick. I'm going to leave a bit of space in there. Maybe do one up here just to kind of alternate. On this third bar, maybe we do both of these kicks. Obviously here we need to drop it to this note. Bring the volume on this down, as I know we're clipping into the red here. It's really simple, leaving a bit of space for just kicks on their own as well. And just a little bit busier here at the end, following all the kicks. Let's just add a little bit of track spacer to that as well from the kick. We'll go drum rack and then kick. We'll just do that kind of in between about 200 hertz and maybe from about 80. We'll just pull it down as well so it's quite subtle. Now for the last layer of this chorus, I just wanted to add a vocal. I've come into Arcade and I've gone to Distant Voices. I haven't really used this in ages. There was a time where everybody was putting distant voices into beats. However, I'm going to use it with some of the modifiers here, which a lot of people don't do. That's hard. Just make sure that's all quantized. Bring the volume down a little bit. And also mess with the settings in here to make it a little bit more unique. Then let's add some chorus to it as well. Go with the chorus dimension from Arturia. I'm just going to put this onto the what your vocals need. Then we're just going to bring the mix down. Bring the volume down again. Let's see how that sounds without the 808 and with the bass in. The volume of that bass down. try taking that out and taking the strings out as well. Could use this like this during the verse, just a bit more broken down and kind of empty. And then just to get some variation throughout the beat, we could use some half time on the main sample that we made. We'll just set it to 1/4 as we're actually hitting 1/4 chops. Just bring the mix down. That'll just give us some variation from this down to this. We can kind of alternate between the two as I'm structuring it. I think the only thing left to add now is just a little tiny bit more percussion. Add in one of these laser sounds. Bring the velocity on those down. And then let's pan that out to the right. Then we'll do something on the opposite side to kind of match that. Do a little kind of triangle noise. And we'll basically do the exact same pattern here, but on the in-between bar. We'll call and response. Then on this one here, we'll do it twice. Bring it over one. There we go, I like that. Do a little rim shot as well. Do 3 like this, but we'll use this ramp function. Do a 4th one here as well. Copy that over. Randomly pan this as well, but let's be a bit bolder with this one. Maybe go all the way up to, say, 75%. Drop the volume slightly. Then last but not least, I'm just going to use this stab from Heat Up 3. I haven't used this on a beat in ages. Used to use it on drill beats all the time. Kind of like a gunshot almost. We're just going to kind of add it at the end of the 4 bars. Maybe we just bring it in slightly. Just move the volume down. Let's go for -6. Just a little tip as well. If you want to do it in kind of smaller increments, if you hold shift, you can move it and it's a bit easier. And let's just go ahead and add some delay to this. Add this to straight. Bring the feedback down a bit. Let's try 1/4. Yeah, I like that. Then for the absolute last layer, we're just going to go with the Catalyst Crash out the Keep It 500 kit. As always, that link's in the description. Completely free kit. We'll just place that here at the start of the 8 bars. Keep it quite subtle though. Kind of adds that impact in. Right then, so I've got everything I need here to finish this beat. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and add some transitions. Play you out with the final beat as always. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the cook-up. Let me know in the comments down below what you think of the final beat. And until next time, I've been SK. Peace.